Good morning from me, Benjamin Bonetti, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of boundaries in relationships. So here we're going to discuss the crucial role that boundaries play in fostering healthy and successful relationships. Let's begin by understanding what boundaries are. Boundaries are the invisible lines that define our personal space, values, and limits. They provide a framework for how we engage with others and how we want others to engage with us. In relationships, boundaries help maintain the balance between our individual needs and the needs of our partner. They ensure that we maintain our identity, self-respect, and dignity while fostering open communication and trust. Let's look at the four main types of boundaries. Physical boundaries. These involve our personal space, touch, and privacy. Emotional boundaries. These protect our feelings and emotions, allowing us to share and express them in a healthy manner. Intellectual boundaries. These involve our thoughts, ideas, and beliefs. And time boundaries. These help us manage our time and prioritize our commitments. In healthy relationships, both partners establish and respect each other's boundaries. Here are 5 key benefits of setting and maintaining boundaries. Improve self-esteem and self-worth. When we know and assert our boundaries, we gain self-respect and expect the same from others. There's better communication. Boundaries create a safe space for open, honest, and a respectful dialogue. There's reduced stress and anxiety. Knowing our limits and maintaining them prevents us from feeling overwhelmed and overextended. Stronger relationships. Boundaries help partners understand and respect each other's needs, fostering a more supportive and nurturing bond. And personal growth. Setting boundaries allows us to focus on our own development, fostering personal growth and self-discovery. Now let's discuss some practical tips for setting boundaries in relationships. Identify your boundaries. Reflect on your values, needs, and limits. What makes you feel comfortable or uncomfortable? What are your deal breakers? Communicate your boundaries clearly. Be assertive and respectful when discussing your boundaries with your partner. Remember, it's important to share your feelings and needs without blame or accusation. Listen to your partner's boundaries. Give your partner the space to express their boundaries and listen carefully. Validate their feelings and needs, even if they differ from yours. Be flexible and open to compromise. Boundaries are not rigid walls. They can evolve as we grow and change. Be willing to reassess and adjust your boundaries in the spirit of love and respect. Unfortunately, sometimes our boundaries might be crossed or disrespected. So here's what you can do if this happens. Address the issue. Speak up calmly and assertively when your boundaries are crossed. Be specific about the situation and how it made you feel. Reiterate your boundaries. Remind your partner of the boundaries and why they are important to you. Evaluate the relationship. If your partner consistently crosses or disrespects your boundaries, it may be time to reconsider the relationship's health and whether it aligns with your values. Seek support. If you're struggling to set and maintain boundaries in your relationship, you can reach out to a therapy service like ours to help re-establish those boundaries. Now let's explore some common boundaries that people face when setting boundaries. The fear of rejection or abandonment. Some individuals may worry that setting boundaries will lead to conflict or their partner leaving them. It's essential to remember that healthy boundaries requires mutual respect and understanding. Guilt. You may feel guilty for asserting your boundaries, especially if your partner reacts negatively. Keep in mind that your feelings and needs are valid, and setting boundaries is a form of self-care. Difficulty in identifying boundaries. If you've never consciously set boundaries before, it can be challenging to know where to start. Take time for reflection and consider seeking support. To create a thriving relationship, it's important to respect your partner's boundaries as well. So here are some simple but effective tips to help you do just that. Be attentive. Pay attention to your partner's verbal and non-verbal cues when they communicate their boundaries. Ask for clarification. If you're unsure about your partner's boundaries, ask for more information. This shows that you care about their needs and comfort. Avoid pressure or manipulation. Respect your partner's boundaries even if you don't agree with them. Never pressure or manipulate your partner to change their boundaries to suit your desires. Apologize if you cross a boundary. If you inadvertently cross a boundary, acknowledge it and apologize. This demonstrates your commitment to respecting their boundaries in the future. It's important to note that boundaries are not only crucial in romantic relationships, but also in other aspects of life, such as friendships, family dynamics, and professional relationships. By establishing healthy boundaries, you're taking care of yourself and building a strong foundation for all types of relationships. So in conclusion, boundaries are essential for creating and maintaining healthy, loving, and respectful relationships. They allow us to protect our well-being and empower us to express our needs, feelings, and desires. By setting and respecting boundaries, we can create a strong foundation for nurturing, fulfilling connections with those we care about the most. So that's it from me, Benjamin Bonetti. Thank you for joining me today in exploring the importance of boundaries in relationships. Remember, a healthy relationship starts with you. Set your boundaries, respect your partners, and watch your relationship flourish.